I am Mr. Narsanna Koppula from India. I am representing here Aranya Agricultural Alternatives. So Aranya means the forest. So we have been working since last 25 years with permaculture activities, and I have been since last almost 20 years in this field by working with the community and even agencies and non-governmental organizations. So this I am working in the southern part of India, where I am working with the 1,000 families, where these people are totally tribal community. They do not have any land. Whatever the land it is there, that is unproductive, because the total land has been taken away from non-local people. There we have a plan to work with them on livelihoods. Slowly, whatever the pieces of land they have, we wanted to develop a agroforestry on their own lands, and to look after their children, at the same time livelihoods of those community. So while doing this, thousands of people, thousands of farmers have come to us, and they were asking, wanted to know what are the practices in permaculture, what to do, how to do. In this context, we have conducted so many trainings and permaculture practices based on the local conditions. In this meanwhile, the other government agencies and non-governmental agencies also, they have come forward to help us to work with, like NABARD, which is a bank. They are ready to fund us to work with the tribal community, around 1,000 families.
Wow.
I think it's an area where I am working on tree-based farming.
Yes.
I think it is a very, very good sign of permaculture practices. I can take this concept in the mainstream.
Yes.
While working with these 1,000 families. Even I can give the message of what is permaculture. Need not to talk about the permaculture. While doing, we can learn what is permaculture. That is the approach I have taken in those areas where I am created a lot of a greenery environment among the people, where they are working very closely. Good community harmony has been created to work with nature, not against the nature. That is a message we wanted to give in the first step. At the second step, what with is a care of people. The first principle as per the permaculture is concerned, take care of land, take care of earth, and then take care of people. These people is concerned where I am working, this tribal community and the rain-fed agriculture farmers, they don't have sufficient food, even not today per meal. I think they are very, very malnourished, undernourished. They are not even get proper nutritious food. Earlier they used to get entire product from forest. Now forest is being almost all cut. They are felling, and their multinational companies and all the corporations have entered for mining. That mining is almost all devastated entire area. Now they are migrating cities. That is how the people are looking for some alternative. At that time we entered into that area. What we are talking about, this permaculture, it's not solution for everything, but it's one of the alternative you can take up. You have to work with the nature, and you have to grow your own thing. Need not to depend on somebody, or need not to depend on external inputs. You can depend on your local markets, and you can depend on your own things. You can grow and take healthy food. If the healthy food is there, your healthy people, human beings will be there. At the same time, that chain will continue, so that we can create a new life of this this on this planet Earth. That's called this. There's a permaculture is a way of life. Your lifestyle has to be changed. You have to take resources into your control. You have to work with nature. You have to not for competition, for cooperation. That is what we are talking to the people. Then most of the people, they are coming forward. They are taking up to entire resources into their hands, the total control of the resources, and they are working with the nature, not against. In this process of works, and so many people, so many theories, so many practices are coming up, and I think it's a great achievement of permaculture in the southern part of India, where we are working, and it has to go long way to get into the all mainstream of even government people, and in government departments also take up some of this for the future generation, for future of our planet Earth. So that is what the Aranya is struggling, and Aranya is working towards is a greenery, and that's why my slogan is forest is future. Without forest there is no future, because forest means not a huge trees and tall trees. It is a greenery. You have to increase greenery. Every life has been depend on the greenery. Without green eating, nothing can be happen on this planet Earth. This is the only planet where all life forms can survive. If you leave this planet, you can't survive anywhere on this world. So that is the message we wanted to reach. You grow greenery, you grow your own food. Don't depend on an external somebody on the others which they are providing and they are giving is totally polluted. But you can grow your unpolluted food, you keep healthy and you keep others also healthy. That is the message we are giving through our work. The part of these projects we have totally all natural resource management, like restoration of tanks. There are small water bodies are there that totally has been polluted, that we are conserving the natural resources. Part of that we are asking them to don't pollute the water, don't pollute the soil, don't pollute the air. These are the slogans we are taking into people. They are cooperating us. With their help of their cooperation, today we are able to take up all natural resources, all natural water bodies and your natural way of life, living with the nature, living with the healthy soil, healthy plants and healthy people. That is what the message we are spreading over entire that area. The people are ready to take up their resources into their control, and slowly this message will spreading over entire the region. That will help a future generation, not for us but for others. It will contribute, it will help them to be a humankind, to survive, to serve the other humankind also. That is the reason where we are working for the Aranya agriculture alternatives is meant for the greenery. That's my slogan is forest is future. Future is going to be forest. Without humankind, human beings, the already tree was there. The plant kingdom and the animal and people, this is a companion, this is the combination of the three living beings on this planet Earth can be ecological balance, whatever you say, or ecological imbalance, whatever. These three components should be on this planet Earth. Then only we can survive with a harmony and with nature. So that's it.
Thank you. How are you finding Climate Forum, and do you think the Climate Forum has been a helpful process to be involved with?
I think this Climate Forum, all these years we are talking about and we are listening since last so many years. Even in permaculture, I attended in Australia permaculture 6th conference. At that time people were talking about climate change. I thought why these people are talking about climate change? And it's 15 years back, permaculture has a clear vision what's going to happen with this nature, what's going to be happen to this planet. But I have not realized, as far as the Indian conditions concerned, we have not even realized what is happening with the climate change. The climate change is help us definitely. You are already, most of the developed countries have been suffering a lot, already suffered. But we are in, I almost it's a realization with this climate change. We will be careful about the things what is happening. We should not allow to do that, and we are bring awareness among the people. The climate change brings lot of sadnesses and sorrows. To fight it, just don't talk. You have to do, and you have to plant the trees, and you have to take care of your resource into your control. Don't pollute, and you have to cut down all the consumerism. What are the ways you are doing today? It is not good for health, not for this planet Earth. That is how it's helped a lot, and I will go and I'll take it as a challenge to work with people and the communities, and I'll take my responsibility to spread this concept. I think this conference particularly helped me a lot. Looking at the various, so many countries now, 190 to 200 countries are participating. Everybody is talking about climate change. It will helping me a lot to take this.
How do people get in contact with you and help your project?
Yeah, I will first. I should thanks to Tony Anderson. Actually, he's the person when he visited my project in 1992 India. I think at that time he was with us for 3 days. He went around all the places. He met so many people, and while talking to these, I think we find very interesting things where we have growing small pieces of land and small holdings and some vegetables we are growing. He was so attracted to that, and he was saying, why can't you spread this concept? Because it is a tropical country. Your seeds and your vegetables and your crops are very very useful for the poor people, because in country like India needy for food. I think they have to get a good nutritious food, so that you have to increase this work and you have to go for millions of people, not just one patch. That is the reason I met Tony Anderson 1992. After again I met him in Brazil in a 2008 conference. This IPC 8 at Brazil, and then in that contact he was talking to so many people. I was there also, and most of the time he was talking to each one of us, and is what is happening in other country like India, and what is the changes, how you are affecting, and that is the inspiration given by Tony Anderson. That's how I'm in touch with him.